Abel looking inside. Kalambula into the lineup now for Tosa East, wearing number 13.
Waldrop's working hard on the inside.
Kumacek swings it around to Abel. They drop it into the post to Waldrop. Took an extra step, trying to make her move.
Oh, happy feet to start the possession there.
Brianna Brees checking in for Notre Dame, replacing Webster. It's been a terrific Division I semifinal to start the day here. Inside Litza, may have been partially blocked. Here come the Tritons on the run. Red Raiders get back and the Tritons will set. Kumacek looking inside Waldrop. Backing down Sellinger. Sellinger holds her ground that time and got the rebound. Push it up ahead close. Thought about the three. Now on the drive. A little bit short. Hins to set up the offense. Kumacek. Waldrop inside. Breeze trying to spin. Gets through the double team and lays it in.
Again, when you got Breeze coming off the bench as a reserve, that's tough. Really establish yourself inside against a smaller player.
That's 4 points for Breeze off the bench today. Now Sellinger trying to challenge. Double team, backdoor cut. Taylor lost the handle. Jump ball, possession arrow to WAUWATOSA East. 10-11 to go. We got a good one, and we'll take a timeout. Here's a word now from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Stock up and save big at Menards. All prices are value after rebate. Get an 8-pack of drywall sanding sponges for just $1.99. A bag of potting mix is only $3.49. Save big on Cascade washer detergent, just $5.29. A 40-pound bag of barbecue pellets is only $11.98. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer, plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, hi. I'm just returning a call about my insurance policy.
Greeting.
Greeting.
Enter extension.
I don't know it.
State account number.
I don't know that either.
State policy number. Hang up and try again later.
You guys called me.
At Rural Mutual Insurance Company, we treat people like people.
I just wanted to check in with you, Mark. Thanks for calling me back.
It's good to hear from you.
Tosa East holding a slim 2-point lead over Notre Dame with 10-11 to go here in the second half. A terrific game, especially from the three-point line. We've had 14 three-point made field goals tonight by 9 different players.
Yeah, close to shooting 4 for 7, so she's hitting the most. And she's doing it on inside and outside in this moment. She's not settling. She's getting to the bucket as well.
Now Litza up high. Depri finding Kudelko, and she cans a three. That's her second made three of this game. She's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, and the lead is back to 5.
Waldrop wants to get the ball inside. I can see it. Posting hard.
Olivia Waldrop has just checked on the game. She had the ball a moment ago, wearing number 2 for Notre Dame. Sophomore has given the Tritons some big quality minutes during playoff time. Kaya Waldrop spinning through a couple defenders. Battles for the loose ball, gets her own offensive rebound. A second chance now for the Tritons. Open inside, Breeze.
Oh, it's too easy of a shot. Dang.
And that's going to be a foul on Kaya Waldrop.
Sometimes those shots when nobody's guarding you, they're the gimmies that, aren't gimmies at that moment.
Sometimes you're shocked to be so open. Sometimes you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. You're almost waiting for contact that never comes.
Okay, though, that's 3 fouls now on Kaya Waldrop with 9 minutes to go. Here's Litza on the crossover. Close. Whoa,
4 for
my
8.
goodness.
4 for 8.
Emma Close putting on a shooting clinic here at the Resch.
Let's almost put Waldrop on her backside there and created some space for Close to get that open shot.
Here's another look at Emma Close. Downtown.
It doesn't happen if Litza doesn't get past her defender, causing the rotation to happen, leaving Close wide open.
Yeah, how many times we talked about the 5-out offense, the drive and the kick.
This is it. This is on display right now.
Three-point shooting has been terrific for both teams in this second half. 6 of 8 from beyond the arc for Tosa East. Brees trying to connect. That one's deep. Waldrop with a rebound. Battling Sellinger. Another shot. Counted and a foul. A free throw chaser coming.
Waldrop shoots a high percentage inside. Does a great job following her misses. That puts pressure on Sellinger inside with 4 fouls.
Of this group, Kaya Waldrop started at State 2 years ago as a sophomore. She's the only one of the Tritons who has significant playing experience down here at State.
Well, that senior leadership is coming into play at this moment.
Waldrop now with a double-double, 13 points and 12 rebounds. Depre for 3. Long rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to Notre Dame. Just over 8 minutes to go in a 5-point ball game. We got a tight one here as we head down the home stretch. On the handoff, Webster knocked out of bounds by Litza. Hold on a second, we got a substitute coming in. Alea Taylor coming in, replacing Sellinger.
Sellinger's got 4, so coach is thinking she's need to get her a little spell.
Yeah,
talk about it, get it under control. Don't pick up another one.
She's been the primary defender on Waldrop, and it's been a battle inside, hasn't it?
It sure has. Part of the reason she's got 4 fouls.
I got to ask you, in all your years of playing as a post player, has there ever been that one player, Blake, you're like, oh boy, this player is just going to wear me out. It's going to be a battle tonight.
No. That's a hard no.
Yes, because you were always
People see me coming, and
it.
they're worried about that. I'm worried about them.
You were handing out the punishment.
Absolutely. Twice on Sunday. It was a good question, though.
And that was my hopeful answer from you.
Only honesty on the airways.
Brees inside on the double team. That's going to be a foul, and that's going to be on Kalambula.
I like to see Brees get in there and mix it up in the post. She's got great size herself. Can't let Waldrop have all the fun down there.
Foul's not a huge issue team-wise. Tosa East has 4 of them. Notre Dame has just 1. Brees with a baseline jumper. Good box out inside by Kalambula, allowing Depre to get the rebound. And now Litza to the basket. Finger rolls up and in. And she'll get a free throw to follow. Micaiah Litza with the quickness.
Absolutely. We're getting a little freeze of the defense and right past. Tremendous job finishing at the rim.
Tell you what, when WAUWATOSA East won that triple overtime thriller against Edgewood last year, Litza was just unbelievable. She had 32 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 steals. That triple overtime game last year, oh my. One of the all-time great ones.
Absolutely.
In the 50 years of this state tournament.
Her breakout game put her name out there. Everybody was on notice after that.
Eight-point lead. Brees.
Great defense by Tosa. They're just aggressive and all in your area.
Looking inside. They didn't deliver it to Brees. Now they're swinging around the top. Hins to Abel. Abel, a three, long rebound, and that comes out to Padelko. Tosa East working on an 8-point lead. Litza backing down her defender. Inside, a beautiful dish, but couldn't quite finish.
Litza has 8 assists. She could have quite a few more if people are putting the ball in the hole. She's putting them up.
Here's Webster, found herself in a bit of trouble, almost got herself out, and then she does, rebounding her own miss.
Got a box out.
Webster up to 7 points. Kalambula thought about a three. Now Depri down the lane, lays it in.
Again, Tosa is such a threat from the outside. I think they're overplaying them, and the inside is open. So once you get past somebody, you have a wide open layup if you get to the rim.
Depri's up to 10 points. Tosa East has 4 players in double figures, led by Emma Close with 21. So now with 5:38 to go, Tosa East, I believe their biggest lead of the game right now at 8 points. They have looked really sharp here in the second half. What's your message if you're Sarah Rhodey in that Triton huddle?
Don't panic. Again, there's plenty of game left. Waldrop's on the bench getting a little bit of a breather. For sure she's going to come in and try to establish and dominate from the rest of the game on out. I think they changed it to a full timeout at this moment.
Well, you get a look at full timeout. We'll take one as well. Here's a word from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
We can see it. His relentless determination. A fiery tenacity that can't be taught. We see that what he's passionate about today will steer him toward what he studies tomorrow and ultimately fuel his future career. And all he needs now is to find the right college. Welcome to the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
One of the best things about holiday traditions is the food. Jones products like our naturally smoked hams, dry-aged bacon, and all-natural sausage have been a part of our family traditions for almost 200 years. No matter the size of the celebration, whether you're celebrating long-standing traditions or starting your own, add the flavor and high-quality ingredients of Jones products to your table this holiday, and for many more to come. Jones, making traditions better since 1889.
Well, some hot shooting by Wauwatosa East here in the second half has enabled them to open up an 8-point lead. Certainly not insurmountable for a team as good as Notre Dame, but their firepower has been on display for the Red Raiders. They throw it inside, pass deflected away and stolen by Close. Kalambula fake the three, now on the drive, a little stuck, so now Litza. Sellinger back into the game with those 4 fouls. This is Kalambula. Now Litza. In the corner, Depri. Depri on the drive with the left hand, came up short. Rebounded by Abel. Up ahead, Kumacek. Kumacek with Kalambula back. Ball knocked free. Triton still have it.
Really heads up play. Throw the ball off the girl's leg. Really heads up.
So with 4:42 left, Kaya Waldrop back into the lineup for the Tritons with those 3 fouls. And we'll see if Sellinger settles in and guards Waldrop. Sellinger with those 4 fouls for Wauwatosa East.
They look to be in a little bit of a 2-3. Waldrop might find a different matchup if that's the case.
Do you think that's maybe to protect Sellinger with those 4 fouls?
I sure do.
Oh, they left open. Wide open was Hinz for the easy layup. A little miscommunication, perhaps.
Yeah, Tosa wasn't on the same page with each other in that moment.
Backdoor cut, Litza out of bounds. It'll stay with Wauwatosa East. Able to recover defensively.
I see what you did there.
Clever wordsmith. The lob into Sellinger. Now here comes Litza curling around and sets up the offense for the Red Raiders. Coming up on the 4-minute mark, and they lead by 6.
Tosa's being patient in this moment. No need to stress. Get the shot they want. Take a couple minutes off the clock.
Abel guarding Litza. Now back out to close. Is this one of those layup only kind of offenses, or will you allow a 3 here?
If Close gets the ball out, allow a 3. Or what I want to see, but yeah, this is a layup only situation. They're not trying to stress. They're in complete control at this moment. This is where you milk the clock as much as you can. This is where we talk about a shot clock situation in Wisconsin girls basketball. It's part of the game.
Yep, Litza with pins on her, content to dribble out some time. Under 3 minutes to go.
Question is if they'll take a shot. 3 minutes to go.
Sarah Rhodey asking for a foul right now from the bench. Notre Dame has just 2 team fouls, and there they finally get one. But I don't know if she wanted Kyle Waldrop to commit that foul, because that'll be her 4th.
Yeah, that might have been the biggest mistake Notre Dame made on that possession. Good idea to foul, stop the waste of time, but not by Kyle.
Timeout on the floor. We need one as well. Here's a word from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
School, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
It'll try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Scott Emmerich and Janelle McCarville back at the Rest Center. Mary Murr getting final instructions to her Tosa East Red Raiders, who came into this game undefeated, making their 3rd straight trip to state after winning the Division II state title last year. You get a look at Micaiah Litza. Talk turnovers. The WAUWATOSA East had just 1 turnover in this game, committed by Micaiah. But get this, Litza also has 8 assists in this game. An 8-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. You'll take that from your point guard any day.
Any day, any day. Litza's doing a great job in that aspect of controlling the basketball game. And I anticipate no more turnovers from them as well.
And there's a reach-in foul on Olivia Waldrop. So now Notre Dame with just 4 team fouls, and you wonder now if they'll start committing a couple of fouls to maybe try to get Tosa East in the bonus just so they can get an offensive possession.
They need to. Tosa East doesn't have a lot of terrible foul shooters, so if they're looking to foul somebody, it needs to be Sellinger. Everybody else seems to be a relatively solid free throw shooter.
And there's a reach-in foul and a little extra. That foul's on Addison Simpson, senior. So that's team foul number 5. 2 more till the bonus. And there's a reach-in foul after a near turnover.
Yeah, they had Litza right corner to their, right where they wanted her. I don't know if they would have taken the foul and keep the pressure on in that situation.
Here's the inbound to Litza. The next foul will send Tosa East to the free throw line.
We'll come out with a little run jump.
Not fouling, just trying to create a turnover. Podelko in a bit of trouble, and there's the foul. That's going to be on Webster, so that'll send Ellie Podelko to the free throw line. Excellent free throw shooter at 79%.
Yeah, Tosa did a great job getting it to their free throw shooters, handling the pressure, and again, handling the contact.
So Kaya Waldrop back in. So is Ava Kumacek. They need some offense back on the floor for the Tritons. Bonus situation here. Long on the free throw, and now the Tritons with a chance to carve into that lead.
They want a little horn set, high pick and roll with a flare.
Now Tosa East with a little run and jump defense, but that leaves Waldrop open for two.
Notre Dame's hanging around.
She's up to 16 points. It's just a 4-point game now. Still lots of time, a minute 50 to go.
We're still gonna need a foul in my mind. Tosa East isn't gonna take a bad shot or rush in this situation, so Notre Dame needs to make a decision. This is a great spot for Notre Dame. You got to keep her there.
Dribbling out of trouble, near turnover. Podelko in a bit of trouble, and a timeout for Mary Murg, a 30-second timeout.
It's a good thing Mary's got a couple timeouts to use. She needed to use one in that situation. Great job, Coach.
Well, I tell you what, Mary Murg, what a story she was last year. Remember last year she was pregnant with twins when she brought her team down here to state. And one of her first comments on the conference call on Sunday was she was so excited not to be sick this year. And so she didn't have to worry about throwing up. She gave birth to twin boys. They're doing well, and they're here at the Rest Center. And all was well, and that was great news when I had a chance to talk to her.
Help and cheer on Mom and the Tosa East Raiders to have a chance to go get that gold ball.
By the way, Mary's mom, Jean Saxton, played for West Salem back when they made it to state in 1977 and 78. So some state tournament history that runs deep in the family.
The boys are probably going to be playing for state in 15 years also.
Adding to that legacy.
Oh, keep her here, keep her here.
And
great defense from Notre Dame.
And
come out of the timeout.
The possession arrow points to Notre Dame, and now they'll have it with a minute 28 to go, down by 4.
Notre Dame had their defensive lineman in. Now they put their offensive lineman in.
Waldrop and Kumacek back in the lineup, and it's getting interesting here at the Resch.
A minute and a half, a lot of time.
Here's Webster backing down Litza. Pins. Here's Webster. Little handoff from Waldrop. Webster goes up and in. 2-point game.
Crazy athletic move from Webster. Floated in the air. Nice spin move. High off the glass.
So now defensively, what do you do if you're the Tritons?
You still need to get a stop. You still can't let them dribble the ball out. You got to foul. You got to put pressure on.
There's a trap in the corner, and Mary Murg calls timeout to kind of save the day for the Red Raiders. Well, I tell you what, this Notre Dame defense has caught the Red Raiders in some awkward positions.
Absolutely. It's different when you're playing to just occupy time than to put the ball in the hole. So the Raiders need to take an opportunity if somebody's overplaying to get to the basket, put the ball in the hole.
Notre Dame on a little 6-0 run. They've made their last 4 shots, including this one we're about to show you. Webster, tremendous bounce.
Absolutely, super athletic kid.
She's up to 9 points. Sarah Rhodey in her 15th year leading the Notre Dame Tritons. These two teams haven't played in a whole bunch of close games. Tosa East has won a pair of them. They also won a game where they won by 10 that went overtime. Meanwhile, Notre Dame 1 and 2 in games decided by 5 points or less.
Again, if the ball gets into Sellinger's hands, Notre Dame needs a foul. She's the lowest free throw shooter on the team in this situation. Right now, it needs to happen.
She's got it now.
Holy.
And they do get the foul.
They did get the foul. They must have listened to me.
They heard you grunting over here like, oh, no. Fouls on Webster. So bonus situation for Sellinger. She's a 58% free throw shooter.
Again, it doesn't mean she's going to miss. And if you're 80% free throw shooter, it doesn't mean you're going to make it. You just got to play the odds.
4-year starter as a senior. Rebound to Waldrop. Chance to tie or take the lead with a 3.
Notre Dame doesn't call a timeout. They're going to run their plays. They know what they want. They're going to try one more time and get the high handoff.
Webster on the drive. Litz on her. Kumacek comes around. Abel, 30 seconds left.
Waldrop wants it inside. Watch the high-low look here.
They lob it in. A little too far. Turnover. Oh, we haven't had very many of them. It's been a very well-played game, but that was a big one.
Defensive alignment checks in. Notre Dame needs to pick up. Take as little time off the clock as possible.
Full court pressure now. They get it into Sellinger, who gets it to Litza. Lobs it up ahead to Close, who brings it across. Under 20 seconds to go. Close back to Litza. They play keep away. Sellinger, loose on the floor. Depre. Clock still running. 8 seconds. What a job by the Red Raiders to run clock. And now Litza will go to the free throw line. Wow, what a sequence.
Yeah, I felt like there might have been a couple calls that were maybe missed. It looks like Notre Dame is trying to foul on that, but again, the referees let it play. Sellinger had a couple of opportunities with the ball in her hand that Notre Dame missed.
Litza, 79% free throw shooter. This is a bonus situation as well. Sarah Rohde wants a timeout to visit with her Tritons. Maybe ice the shooter
She's
a little bit.
She's gonna let Litza think about this for a second.
Well, the Red Raiders have missed on both front ends of the bonus here since Notre Dame went into their foul mode on defense.
Yeah.
But is Sarah Rohde also dialing up a play for a possible miss as well?
Absolutely. You know, if the first one goes in and they go up 3, you still got an opportunity for that second one to miss. If she doesn't call a timeout, they already have the play drawn up and understood what needs to happen. 5 seconds is more than enough time to get 2 dribbles up the court for an open 3 look. So first open look coming across the court if she makes 1.
And if Mary Murgan, what kind of scenarios are you talking about for Tosa East?
It could be that you want to foul to not give them a chance to tie the game. You want to put them to the free throw line, but again, you can't give a foul in transition for a 3. It needs to be on the ground. It's a tough situation to be in. You don't necessarily want to put a ref to make the decision either for you. So if you got a chance to tie it up on the ground, I'd take it.
And that's if she makes 1 free throw.
Yes.
If she makes 2, that pretty much ices the game.
Yeah, you don't touch nobody in that situation. You watch them throw it up from wherever they're going to throw it up.
Once again, 79% free throw shooter. Bonus situation. And
So
now,
go ahead.
And I was saying, now this free throw to likely send Tosa East to the Division I title game.
I believe a make will send it to them. Send them to it. A miss still gives Notre Dame an opportunity. Leeds is on the line here.
Got it. 4-point lead. Seconds ticking away. And WAUWATOSA East survives. They're headed to the Division I championship.
There's a battle both ways. Notre Dame gave everything they had. A few mistakes here and there, but you can't worry about that. They left it all on the line. Credit to Tosa East. Everybody came to battle tonight. Headed to a state championship tomorrow.
2 powerhouse programs delivering on the big stage here at the Resch Center. But it's WAUWATOSA East advancing 62-58. Right now, a word from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
Envision more than 2.4 million acres of forest across Wisconsin, all cared for and managed. Now you can help conserve Wisconsin's forests with every mile you drive. For just a $25 annual donation, you can show your support for sustainable forest management and education across the state. Search for the Wisconsin County Forest Association specialty plate on the Wisconsin DOT website. Print and mail in the form to update your license plate. Drive with pride and invest in our forests. Get your license plate today.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is proud to introduce you to Marissa Spoke, a standout athlete from Waterloo High School. Marissa plays softball baseball, and she's even played tackle football. Beyond the field, she's active in FFA, 4-H, the Waterloo School Board, and several dairy associations. At home on her family's farm, North Crest Dairy, Marissa helps to care for 500 cows and 700 acres, assisting with herd health and daily chores. This Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month feature is brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Get an 11% rebate on the last roof you'll ever need with steel roofing from Menards. Steel roofing provides your home with the best protection from wind, hail, and fire. Choose from 29 colors and enhance the appearance of your home. They're available in cut-to-length panels that cover a large area for a fast installation. Plus, get an 11% rebate on everything for your roofing project now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
It's a long story.
You can say claim, billing, or something else.
Can I talk to someone else?
Transferring now. Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
At Rural Mutual Insurance Company, we treat people like people.
I'm so glad you're here today, Erin. How can I help?
Well, these two teams delivered a dandy. WAUWATOSA East over Notre Dame 62-58 in the Division I semifinals. Nicole Sedevy standing by with the winning Red Raiders.
Congratulations to all of you. Micaiah, you controlled this game for your team. You were so balanced. 14 points, 8 assists for you. How were you able to play such controlled, balanced basketball tonight?
I mean, I just take whatever they give to me, and I believe in my teammates, so I'll pass it to them if they're open.
And Emma, you were feeling yourself behind the three-point arc tonight, 5 for 8, particularly in that second half. You were really heating up. What does it feel like when you get in that zone and everything's falling your way?
Yeah, it feels really good. It was really special.
And Coach, you are on a mission to prove that you guys are the best team in the state. You're coming off that Division II state title. Now you have a chance to win one in Division I. How do you view this opportunity for you and the Red Raiders?
Yeah, you know, we just want to play possession by possession until that horn goes, and I thought they did a great job through the ups and downs of the games. And you know, I'm just happy because I get to play one more game with these two, and we got something to prove tomorrow. So possession by possession, now we do the same thing tomorrow.
Congratulations to the three of you. You guys have a loud cheering section over here. Go enjoy, go celebrate. We'll see you tomorrow. They're playing for the gold ball. Great game from the Red Raiders. We'll see who punches their ticket next, guys.
Yeah, hey, thanks a lot, Nicole. Yeah, let's break down that second half for you, folks, because it was a terrific ball game. A lot of back and forth in this one. Let's show you the highlights. First of all, for Notre Dame, key player there, Kaya Waldrop, inside in the post, and I know you can appreciate good post play, Janelle.
Absolutely. She uses her physicality to earn buckets inside, establish her presence, and she did a great job today.
She had a double-double, 16 points and 13 rebounds to go with 4 assists. On the other side, it was the Emma Close show. She was on some kind of heater. She finished with 5 3-pointers in this one and 21 points total.
Yeah, you know, this team has so much firepower again. I think she's the third scorer on the team, came up number 1 today. Everybody plays their role to their tremendous ability, and they were fun to watch today. That is absolutely.
Final stats, things are pretty close there. The 3-point shooting, I guess the difference there with WAUWATOSA East making more, and the turnovers, just 2 all game. That's unbelievable for the tempo that this game was played at.
If you're looking to play for a state ball or a gold ball for state, 2 turnovers is one way to get you there. Tremendous job. The 13 points off turnovers for them as well. They showed that they were the better team today, for sure.
Leading scorers in this one, it was close with the 21. Litza, 14 points and 8 assists. Ellie Padelko had 12 for Notre Dame. I mentioned Waldrop. Kubacek, just a freshman, the future of this program here. She was terrific with 12 points. Well, Janelle, great working with you in this ball game. We saw 2 great teams. We have 2 more perennial powers on the floor right now in Arrowhead and Pewaukee. Can't wait for our second Division I semifinal. That game is coming up shortly, but right now we'll send it upstairs. Here's Carl Winter.
All right, thanks, Scott. What a start here to our Division I side of the bracket. We'll decide who else is going to compete for one of these tomorrow coming up here with Arrowhead and Pewaukee. But I am blessed to be joined now by a very special guest. We've got Jenny Martin here, the Director of Marketing at Rural Mutual Insurance. And Jenny, we're talking about the 50th year of the WIAA State Girls Basketball Tournament this year. This tournament has been creating memories for people all over Wisconsin. More will be made this weekend. Why is it so important for Rural Mutual Insurance to be a part of milestones like this?
We want to be a part of making those memorable moments. And I was reminded of the importance of this just last night when watching the Monticello Albany girls team, my high school alma mater, come play at the Resch Center. And it took me back to the 90s. I was probably like 6 or 7 years old. And the community that support around when they made it the last time, the pep rally, the parade, it was just such a memorable core memory moment for me as a kid. And we want to be there when those memories are being made.
Well, that's awesome. Just coming full circle here. Albany Monticello going for another gold ball tomorrow. They won it in 1991. I think that's what you're remembering there.
Yes.
That's so cool. So tell us a little bit about Rural Mutual Insurance and what you do and why it's important for you to sponsor the WIAA.
Rural Mutual Insurance only does business in Wisconsin, and it is our mission to protect and support Wisconsin communities to keep Wisconsin strong. So teaming up with WIAA is a natural fit for us.
Absolutely. And this partnership between the WIAA and Rural Mutual Insurance has been going on for a long time. What makes it such a strong and lasting team effort between the two entities?
From the players on the court to the fans in the stands and all the community members back home that are cheering on these teams, this is about a sense of community for us. We have 150 agents and 200 employees throughout the state that are cheering right along for these teams tonight, for their hometown teams.
Absolutely. And we mentioned kind of the longevity of this partnership. What continues to drive this commitment to these high school student athletes and just drives the longevity of the commitment between the two?
Mm-hmm. We have a Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award that we have been awarding teams for over 60 years. The award is given to teams that display the ultimate in conduct, both on and off the court or whatever sport they're playing. And, we've been doing it for, like I said, 60 years. And, some people might wonder, how does something like that still stay relevant and still have value? And I think the answer is that good sportsmanship is always in style.
All right, well, thanks so much. We're joined by Jenny Martin here from Rural Mutual Insurance. Thank you for your continued commitment to education-based athletics and the WIAA. And will you be rooting for the Space Stallions tomorrow from Albany and Monticello?
Absolutely. Let's go, girls.
Awesome. They were the Ponies in 1991. They're the Space Stallions now, but they're right back here on this stage. Thanks so much to Jenny Martin. We'll take a quick break here in between games, sending it to a message from our local sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
She's always had it. Pure ambition. An unbridled self-confidence that most people only dream of. You see it driving her, empowering her, and in time, you see it fueling her future. Perhaps even helping her blaze a new trail. All she needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities. Unlimited opportunity.
It shouldn't be this easy to get a dinner this tasty on the table. Our all-new, no antibiotics ever, all-natural pork and chicken meatballs heat up in minutes and are delicious in a variety of dishes or appetizers. They're as easy as heat, sauce, and serve. They're packed with protein and free from gluten, dairy, soy, and wheat. They're so juicy and flavorful because we use only high-quality ingredients and a few simple spices. Jones, making mealtime better since 1889.
Envision more than 2.4 million acres of forest across Wisconsin, all cared for and managed. Now you can help conserve Wisconsin's forests with every mile you drive. For just a $25 annual donation, you can show your support for sustainable forest management and education across the state. Search for the Wisconsin County Forest Association specialty plate on the Wisconsin DOT website. Print and mail in the form to update your license plate. Drive with pride and invest in our forests. Get your license plate today.
Welcome back to the Resch Center, where we've got only one game to go on this state semifinal Friday. Plenty of tickets already booked to Championship Saturday, but one still up for grabs as we've got Pewaukee and Arrowhead coming up next. But let's take a quick look back at what just happened in the previous game. If you're just tuning in, WAUWATOSA East and Notre Dame Academy here of Green Bay were locked in a dogfight all the way to the end. WAUWATOSA East comes out on top in a 62-58 thriller. That has been our closest game thus far this weekend. I thought for a moment there it might end up in overtime, but Mary Merg's WAUWATOSA East team continues their undefeated run all the way to tomorrow's state championship game, where they will meet the winners of Pewaukee and Arrowhead in your next Division I semifinal. It's coming right up. Pewaukee 24-4 and on a heater right now. Arrowhead back for the third consecutive year behind standout Natalie Kuso. They won it all in 2024, but lost in the semifinals to Muskego last season, so they're looking to get back to the championship game. And folks, to watch this, you can download the WIAA Sports Live app. That's your home for the WIAA. You could stream live high school sports right from your phone or tablet. Plus, WIAA Sports Live puts the best high school sports coverage all in one place. Get the latest news on teams that matter to you with videos and articles featuring WIAA affiliated experts from all across the state. Get live streaming videos, scores, highlights, and more about the WIAA tournaments with the WIAA Sports Live app for iOS and Android phones and tablets, Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV devices. The WIAA Sports Live app is brought to you by the Universities of Wisconsin. Folks, it's been an absolutely great day. 2 days, really, of state semifinals. We've still got one game left to go before Championship Saturday as the final crowds of the day come in here to the Rush Center for Pewaukee and Arrowhead. The nightcap coming up right after a message from your local sponsors. You're watching your WIAA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is proud to introduce you to Megan Hockemer, a volleyball and softball student athlete from Balders High School. Megan is part of the seventh generation on her family's farm, Hockemer Dairy, where they milk 260 cows, half Holstein and half Jersey, along with several other breeds. She helps with herd health, reproduction, and enjoys caring for calves. Megan also owns and registers her own Ayrshire cattle. This Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month feature is brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Get an 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Menards. Pittsburgh's Ultra Interior Paint and Primer in One provides a durable, washable finish. A gallon starts at a value of $17.79 after rebate. Give your walls the most advanced protection with Paramount Interior Paint. It's scuff, scrub, and wear resistant and delivers true one-coat coverage. Pick up a gallon of Paramount Interior Paint starting at a value of $39.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, hi. I'm just returning a call about my insurance policy.
Greeting.
Greeting?
Enter extension.
I don't know it.
State account number.
I don't know that either.
State policy number. Hang up and try again later.
You guys called me.
At Rural Mutual Insurance Company, we treat people like people.
I just wanted to check in with you, Mark. Thanks for calling me back.
It's good to hear from you.
Welcome back to the Rush Center, the final stop on the road to the Gold Balls. We are almost finished with semifinal Friday. Just one game left to go tonight, and it should be a doozy. We've got two of the most talented teams in the state, Pewaukee and Arrowhead, just minutes away from tipping off. And bringing you all of the action tonight courtside, we've got Andy Brownell and Carly Murata set to bring you all the action. Carly?
All right, thank you so much, Carl. And yeah, these two teams, they're synonymous with the state tournament, right?
Absolutely.
What are you expecting from this Division I state semifinal?
This is going to be a great game. You have two very experienced, very gritty, very aggressive teams. They're both going to defend. Great offenses, very high-scoring offenses. So I expect a thrilling, enticing, exciting game.
Yes. All right, and let's get to your Menards points of the game. The points of the game are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. We start with Arrowhead. Kuso and Gilmore, the two seniors, and then Zahner, the junior on the team, leading the way.
Yeah, Natalie Kuso, she does it all. She can score at every level. And 27 points a game, if you can think of a kid being unselfish at 27, that's her.
And let's look at Pewaukee. The two top scorers for them, Giselle Janowski, Vanessa Johnson, and then a big injury for Maddie.
Yeah, losing her when they played Oostburg, that was a big loss for them. But again, Janowski, phenomenal player. Johnson, boy, that girl is quick. That's an understatement to say that she is quick.
So you're expecting a fast-paced game.
I would expect to see a fast-paced game here. A lot of firepower from both of these two teams. So just it should be a really exciting offensive matchup here.
And the winner will meet WAUWATOSA East in the championship game on Saturday. Tip coming up next.
You can see it. His potential, that is. You see it even when he may not. You see that the things that spark his interest today will in time ignite the things he pursues tomorrow. And ultimately, help him reach new heights. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
You know, we've been making mealtime better since 1889, but our all-natural roll recipe has been around since 1830. That's almost a 200-year-old recipe that's as simple today as it was then. No binders or fillers, just pork, salt, and a savory blend of spices that we make ourselves. In fact, it's those spices that make our sausage so special. For an unmatched, incredible flavor that you only get from Jones.
Envision more than 2.4 million acres of forest across Wisconsin, all cared for and managed. Now you can help conserve Wisconsin's forests with every mile you drive. For just a $25 annual donation, you can show your support for sustainable forest management and education across the state. Search for the Wisconsin County Forest Association specialty plate on the Wisconsin DOT website. Print and mail in the form to update your license plate. Drive with pride and invest in our forests. Get your license plate today.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. It's easy to create your dream kitchen with Clearview Cabinetry. They offer features like soft close, doors and drawers, and cabinet accessories to match your style. Get these Varsity kitchen cabinets with island at a value of $5809.99 after rebate. Countertops are the center of the home, and Menards carries a great selection from elegant to everyday options. Pick up quartz countertop, starting at a value of $39.95 a square foot after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Pewaukee and Arrowhead in the Division I state semifinal game. Let's meet your teams. For that, we go to PA announcer Jim Strick.
Now let's meet the teams for tonight's second Division I semifinal between the Pewaukee Pirates and the Arrowhead Warhawks. First here are the Pewaukee Pirates. Number 1, Anna Powell. Number 13, Ava Denzine. Number 21, Kylie Grass. Number 23, Alyssa Glaudeman. Number 33, Hannah Sorkness. Number 35, Alex Burkemper. Number 41, Maddie Chabot. Number 43, Bridget Collar. Number 45, Kate Schutte. Number 51, Peace Petzold. Number 55, Aubrey Spitzner. Let's meet the Arrowhead Warhawks. Number 3, Ellie Peterson. Number 10, Avery Dawn. Number 11, Evelyn Grievewaite. Number 12, Allison Heimsch. Number 15, Sammy Wall. Number 20, McKenna Hazy. Number 24, Everly Habak. Number 30, Emily Mirazan. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for Pewaukee. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 2, Giselle Janowski. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 3, Kendall Pieper. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 11, Vanessa Johnson. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 15, Kylie Pieper. And at forward, a 5'10" senior, number 25, Maggie Ratellis. Pewaukee is coached by Jim Reuter. And now tonight's starting lineup for the Arrowhead Warhawks. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Presley Sams. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Sydney Zayner. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 21, Karina Clems. At guard, a 6' senior, number 22, Natalie Cuso. And at forward, a 5'11" senior number 23, Libby Gilmore. Arrowhead is coached by Ron Reichley. Tonight's officials are Michael Tust from Green Bay, Bob LeCaptain from Wrightstown, and Amanda Turner from Eau Claire.
It's number 2 against number 3 for the right to meet WAUWATOSA East in the Division I state championship game on Saturday. Pewaukee and Arrowhead getting set for tip, and in the center circle, we have the 2 big names, Giselle Janowski and Natalie Cuso.
Badger versus a Gopher for the tip.
And Arrowhead controls it. Presley Sams, the ball handler for the Warhawks. And here's Libby Gilmore.
Big key here. Pewaukee just really fighting to keep that ball in front, limiting those lane touches.
Cuso gets her own rebound and draws the foul. Natalie Cuso, 3-time Classic 8 Player of the Year, not to mention Miss Basketball this year, and a Minnesota commit.
Just so hard to stop her. She has so many ways that she can score. Let's face it, you don't stop her. You just hope to slow her down if you're the opposing team.
Gilmore gets in the paint, looking for help. Nice cut there.
Cut, yeah.
And that one falls.
Touch.
Arrowhead on the board.
Now for Pewaukee, obviously Vanessa Johnson, her ability to get that ball in the lane off the dribble drive, huge part of their offense. Here she is, right on cue.
Off the glass and in.
she is so fast. Those first 2 steps are insane.
Arrowhead 10-9, all-time record at the state tournament. They have 3 state titles, their most recent one coming in 2024 as Sams pulls from 3. In and out, offensive board, and that's Karina Clems going to the line.
As Coach Reuter, one of the big points, limiting those second chance opportunities. Great drive by Johnson. So again, twice now, offensive rebounds lead to fouls, so 2 early fouls on Pewaukee, both off the offensive glass. As we talked pregame, that length of Arrowhead is so tough to contend with. They're so long and athletic.
It's interesting, many of these girls actually play AAU together. So a lot of these girls are very familiar with each other.
Yeah. Certainly helps. Adds a little extra juice and fire to the competition.
Janowski runs it down. Janowski, a future Badger. Over to Kylie Pieper. Pieper gets in the paint. Back out.
Good hands. Cuso getting up.
And Cuso finishes the other way.
Smooth. She's deceptively fast.
Pewaukee right back. Pieper. A little too much.
Yeah. Great pass up in transition by Johnson. Great hands, gets a little tip, quick run out. Sams with a great pass up to her.
Is there anybody that Natalie Cuso reminds you of, or you think she's just kind of her own?
She's kind of, I'd put her in a category by herself. Just so unique with all the different levels that she can score. We've been blessed with some phenomenal talent in our state, and she's definitely in that list, that short list of those elite players from the state of Wisconsin.
Sams back out to Clems.
Good weave action here on that dribble drive.
Zahner gets inside off the front end, and Pewaukee comes up with it.
Great board by Pieper.
And here she is the other way. Pieper takes the three-pointer short. Janowski there for the board, goes up strong. And here's Cuso on the move.
Quick pace so far.
Cuso right to the hole and scores. She was 1 on 4 there. Incredible from Natalie Cuso.
Give her a gap and she's gone.
The two Pieper sisters on the floor, Kendall Pieper Pieper and Kylie Pieper. Janowski drives baseline.
Good finish there. She's so strong. Little artistry in motion coming back here in the highlight with Cuso. A little hesitation, go explode through the gap. Strong finish.
Yeah, she plays incredibly confident.
The thing with her, she never looks rattled. No matter what the situation in the game, she just seems calm, cool, collective.
We did talk about, you know, Arrowhead's making its third straight appearance at state, and she didn't quite have that game that she wanted to last season.
Last year. No, for sure.
She's already off to a great start.
Yes. Yeah, her shooting's way better, way more efficient than it was last year in the semifinal game against Muskego.
Zahner gets inside and goes down low to Gilmore, going to work.
Great
nice
caught.
pass. Just can't finish for Karina Clems.
Comes Pewaukee, putting the pace a little bit here.
Maggie Ritellis has it up top.
Again, that length by Arrowhead right away. Just that pressure out, arms out, closing those gaps down.
Johnson. Yep, that's an offensive foul. What'd you like about Arrowhead's defense there? That was nice.
Well, it's just they're so strong, keeping the ball in front, just limiting any drive.
Great game early here. Arrowhead up by 3. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is proud to introduce you to Samuel Peterson, a senior at Lena High School, and this month's Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month. Samuel is a 3-sport athlete competing in football, wrestling, and baseball. You'll find him hard at work on his family's dairy farm, Peterson's Dairy. Samuel plays an active role in the family's daily operations. He's also involved in 4-H, National Honor Society, and Electrothon. This Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month feature is brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
It's a long story.
You can say claim, billing, or something else.
Can I talk to someone else?
Transferring now. Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
At Rural Mutual Insurance Company, we treat people like people.
I'm so glad you're here today, Erin. How can I help?
Welcome back. A great game here between Arrowhead and Pewaukee, Division I state semifinal match, and a packed house here at the Resch Center. Some really good talent on the floor. Let's look at Pewaukee this season. First 12 games, they went 11-1. Next 6 games, 3-3, and then they've been 10-0 since, so they've really strung it together down the stretch.
Yeah, strong finish for them for sure. That stretch in the middle, though, I mean, those 3 losses, yes, but it's Oostburg, it's Cutmurray and Lutheran, it's Whitefish Bay. So you talk about the all state teams. So both teams just really challenged themselves with their schedules.
Yeah, Arrowhead went undefeated in the Classic 8 conference, and one of the toughest conferences you can play.
Oh, for sure. That's there's a handful of really elite conferences, and that's one of them.
Zahner.
Strong left-hand finish. Great backdoor.
Better defense.
Yeah.
Here comes Clems.
Great job, Clems, just taking away that backdoor right in the cutter up and then taking it away. Got a little walk
too
action.
many steps there for Natalie Cuso. Great defense by the Pirates. Let's take another look at Zahner.
Nice, good left hand going up strong off the glass, absorbing the contact. Both teams very strong, very physical. Some little bumps like that on the way to the hoop is not going to bother them, get them offline.
Peeper to Peeper.
See, Arrowhead, they'll switch on things quite readily. They have the ability to have all 5 girls able to guard every position.
And they get a good look there from Maggie Ritellis, but Arrowhead comes up with it.
And that's what you got to do. You got to move that ball. If the team's switching like that, got to find that gap, got to find one little slow switch, give yourself a window to exploit.
Sams back out to Gilmore. Gilmore looking for help.
duck a little bit on offense there. Get a reset.
Zaner, another nice drive to the hoop.
Hey, the last one was beautiful with the left. Now let's go strong right and use the glass.
Two-time first-team all-conference player, Sydney Zaner. Janowski looking for an answer.
Nice,
great pass down low.
Great cut off the ball.
Maggie Ratellis.
That's a big component of Pewaukee offense, just that off the ball, those backside cuts, backside screens. Johnson all over.
Huso gets it back, and what a dump down. Clemens just misses it. Sam.
Just arms, bodies everywhere.
And we do have an official in the way, so Andy and I are dodging him, trying to see who has what with the ball. But
I think Bob did that on purpose just to make it difficult for us. He was trash talking us before the game. He meant it.
And a great answer here.
Yeah, it's a great cut.
Arrowhead with an early 5-point lead. Sams, good look from deep off the front end. Gilmore there. And she scores.
Yep, and she does so. That's what Coach Ron said. Just how much of that dirty work she does, those little extra things.
And Libby Gilmore, nearly a double-double she's averaging.
Solid player again. One of those kids who could score a lot more, but again, such an unselfish team. Trust each other, find each other. Great
Keeper
block.
blocked.
We got her in transition.
Sams drives to the hole.
Good pull-up.
Nice pull-up falls.
Yeah, tough closeout. You want to get out. You have to get out on Presley Sams at 3, but a little head fake, and boom. Create the space. Good pull-up.
Pewaukee trailing 15-6. Johnson gets in the paint.
Oh, nice.
Nice open look.
Yeah. Get that defender moving. Which is so fast.
Dumps
so
it down.
quick down court.
And that's Ellie Pearson.
Yeah. Coach Ryder knows, hey, we got to get back here. All 5 got to get back.
Is that what's he gonna? That's what he's gonna tell us.
Yep. You could just tell the second that transition went, he's shaking his head and just got on a couple of girls like, hey, no, you got to get back. And again, sure, that's something they've talked about all week, getting ready for Arrowhead, that speed that they're going to play with, the way they advance the ball so fast. If you're slow trotting back, it's a 5-on-4.
And let's look at the points in the paint. Nice dump down pass there.
And just that off the ball movement, just the pace, the speed that they're playing with right now. Arrowhead's got to just really work on that transition defense. So 16-6 points in the paint. 16 of your 17 coming in the lane.
Yeah, huge advantage. A lot of them have been open looks. And I should tell you that the 2026 WIA State Basketball Championships are brought to you in part by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
That was a smooth drop-in.
Are you a big Menards
That was good
guy?
work. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You look like one.
Sure, I look like one.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Here we go. All right, big, little early in the game, 9-point lead here. This is not how Pewaukee wants this to be rolling, so key possession for them right here. Oh,
And a steal from Natalie Gusso.
what you want.
All the way for Miss Basketball.
Yeah, Johnson got caught telegraphing that one a little bit, and Gusso kind of like almost baited her in there, and they just jumped the passing lane.
Pewaukee needs an answer. Johnson.
It's really where Johnson and Janowski really have to kind of just find a way for those two to gut out and get some buckets here, get the offense rolling.
Johnson throws it up. Here comes Arrowhead. Zaner.
Zaner doing a really nice job helping handle the ball, push the press a little bit, put a little pace on it. Helps really speed up things for Arrowhead's attack.
This is a matchup we all want to see. Gusso against Janowski, and Gusso gets the better of her there.
Yeah, that's tough to stop.
So Arrowhead already up 21-8. Janowski for 3. They need it.
Yes.
Gusso with the board.
And that's really not their game, a swing for a 3. There's so much more drive and kick at the inside touch, and then kick it out for 3.
Peterson thought about it, drives baseline.
Great find.
Gilmore, she gets it to go.
Good finish. Libby Gilmore, they missed her last year. That was a big loss for them last year. So bring so many intangibles to the plate for Arrowhead.
Yeah, Libby Gilmore missed last season with an ACL injury. just a huge difference maker to have her back for this team. Pewaukee can't quite answer.
Again, not enough lane touches for them right now. Those threes are contested. He's going to not do anything to collapse the defense at this point.
You know, we're so used to seeing Pewaukee out here with the Kyrian twins.
Yes.
And they kind of had to find their way without them. As Kuso hits a deep three-pointer. And
yep, another 30.
It's going to be a timeout for Pewaukee. But yeah, obviously this team looks different than they did.
Oh, certainly. When you lose transcendent players like that, you have to regroup. But again, great job. You know, the Pewaukee kind of calls them the ACL girls, have really come and brought things back and really helped that grittiness that they've had to fight through to help get this team to the state stage.
And Kuso just really setting the tone here early for Arrowhead. A couple nice layups and then the deep contested three-pointer.
Deep one.
And she's had some incredible moves inside as well.
Caitlin Clark type range there. That's from downtown.
And Natalie Kuso already with 11 points, 12 of Arrowhead as a team, 12 of 18 from the floor, and Pewaukee just 3 of 12. They seem a little rushed, Pewaukee does.
They do, and again, that length, that athleticism, that is something that Coach Ryder talked about, that, hey, we're going to have to contend with that. We're going to have to try to get downhill on them. We're going to have to spread them out to create some gaps, but it's hard to prepare for the length and the athleticism that Arrowhead brings to the table. It's just not something we can easily and readily simulate in practices.
Arrowhead has already made as many field goals as Pewaukee has attempted. That really tells the story of the game so far.
That's not a great stat. You need, again, got to attack the lane here and see what Pewaukee can do. Get some lane touches.
And another steal, Kuso.
Through the contact.
It's a little too much. Arrowhead's going to reload. Kuso already.
Quick release.
I mean, she gets from there to there in a second. Pewaukee has it now. Kendall Pieper going to pull it back, and the Pirates are going to set things up with Janowski. Janowski gets in the lane using her body. And Kuso,
just too much length.
No one's getting it when Kuso has position down there like that.
Arrowhead now, okay to take their time, nothing in transition. Get your offense set.
Travel call on Natalie Kuso. Arrowhead really dominating here early, 26-8 lead for the Warhawks. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
It's always been there, his love of the outdoors. Some days, you wonder if it might be his calling. Truth is, you know that the things he's passionate about today will build the foundation of what he does tomorrow, and possibly inspire a new journey. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
I'm Will Jones, 7th generation family member at Jones Dairy Farm. The biggest advantage a family-owned company has is it's our name on the package. We wouldn't put our name on something, we wouldn't serve our own families. 7 generations of family ownership means we feel more connected to the past and stick with what works. Other companies have cut corners to cut costs, not us. The simplicity of our recipes is more resonant now than ever. Jones, making breakfast and mealtime better since 1889.
Welcome back to the Resch Center. Arrowhead and Pewaukee battling for a spot in the Division I state championship game. And be sure to download the WIAA Sports Live app to your television or mobile device. The app is free and delivers the WIAA championships for 10 sports throughout the school year. It is free to download and watch the games. The WIAA Sports Live app is sponsored by the Universities of Wisconsin. What do you want to see from Pewaukee here?
Well, first one, we got to get a bucket for Pewaukee right here. Let's tighten this up, get them flowing back in the game. But again, got to attack the lane. Good start there. 2 lane touches. Just they collapse so tight on the ball in the lane.
All right, so Maggie Ratellis, she got the offensive board and now heading to the line.
But better look there. There's 2 drives Got 2 lane touches off of that one. So again, as hard as that is, especially the way Arrowhead collapses, they can't go away from it. They have to, and then just better movement off the ball to create a good passing lane. Could pick out off of those lane touches.
We talked about Milwaukee and the injuries that they've dealt with. And Maggie, right here at the line, has really stepped up for her team this season.
Yeah, and sadly, that's been something for the last several years where they've lost so many kids, 6 different players with 7 torn ACLs. Just, that's rough for them to fight through. So just the fact that they're here fighting through that many injuries, you see that many knee braces on, yeah, it's crazy. Good rotations on defense that time for Milwaukee.
Into the game for the Pirates. That's Alex Burkemper.
Important stretch here. Down by 17, and you got your leading scorer, Janowski, on the bench, getting a little breather.
Zaner, spin move, doesn't go. Good defense from the Pirates, and got a tie up. This one is Milwaukee's ball.
It's like Arrowhead's going to extend the pressure here a little bit, pick it up. Good move, especially with Janowski not in the game right now, getting a little break.
Johnson trying to get it in, she does. And back to Johnson to bring it up court.
And don't want to give her too much space for your Arrowhead with how fast she is.
Yeah, quick drive to the bucket, and she's going to the stripe.
Not shocking, that was a very quick break for Miss Janowski, coming back in for Milwaukee.
Vanessa Johnson just looked at her teammate, just like, come on, senior leader here for the Pirates. Trying to get a little energy out of them and get back into this game.
Seems like with them, with Milwaukee, that is, so much starts with Johnson. What she's able to do off the dribble, the way she's able to get to the lane, collapse the defense, just create so many looks for everybody else. She's kind of the igniter to the offense. So not want to put too much on her here, but I think for them, the rest of this half, her getting to the hoop, getting to the lane is going to be essential for them.
Sams has Johnson all over her.
Good ball pressure, just dogging the ball.
Gilmore kicks it out to the corner, and the 3 just off the mark for Karina Clems.
Good hands, Bob. Good man.
This one's going Milwaukee's way. So, a couple good stands here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You're down like this. It's no magic panacea to get back into it. It's just stack and stops, one stop on top of one another.
Johnson gets back in the lane, just short.
It's a good move, though.
She had a good look.
Yep, she's got to keep attacking. Has to.
Sam's pushing it.
So fast in transition. Good board. Oop. Good scrap. See Milwaukee just getting a little more feisty, a little more fire on the defensive end, which again, another key part. Get back into it.
Milwaukee trying to get back into this game, trailing 26-11. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Envision more than 2.4 million acres of forest across Wisconsin, all cared for and managed. Now you can help conserve Wisconsin's forests with every mile you drive. For just a $25 annual donation, you can show your support for sustainable forest management and education across the state. Search for the Wisconsin County Forest Association specialty plate on the Wisconsin DOT website. Print and mail in the form to update your license plate. Drive with pride and invest in our forests. Get your license plate today.
When I get up at 5 a.m. on a 20-degree day and we have to go out on the water, and I'm like, oh man, it's really cold out. I think the fact that our farm is 4th generation family owned says a lot about the legacy of Wisconsin dairy farms. I just think of my dad and I'm like, oh, he's out working in this and he loves it and I love rowing, and it's just a nice little connection there. 99.9% of Wisconsin dairy farms are family owned, so Wisconsin dairy farming is all about legacy, I guess.
Arrowhead coach Ron Reichley has to like what he sees so far. The Warhawks up 26-11 to in this one, and Pewaukee, when you look at how they've started this game, look at these stats. Tonight, 21% from the floor. For the season, they're shooting 44% from the field.
Yeah, you got one team who's not even half, the other one who's cranked it up from a 45% for the season as the team is phenomenal, and you're even hotter tonight. They're just such tough defenders, just nothing easy in the lane. That's a great finish by Janowski. That's where your studs got to step up. There you go.
Arrowhead throws it away. Pewaukee slowly climbing back into this. You know, they just got to see the ball go in the bucket.
One possession at a time. Again, they've had several stops here now. Had a couple buckets, got to the free throw line.
Yeah, Arrowhead's owed their last 5 from the field. Here's Janowski again in the lane.
Spin.
And tie up.
Trevor. Take a look at that one. Nice finish. Tried going back to it again the second time. Weak side defender came over a little quicker this time.
You know, I feel like they've had a few of those looks inside just come up short on them, but you know, if they can get some of those looks to go.
Yeah, and I think that's just the length and the speed, that athleticism of Arrowhead in the lane. Yeah.
Zahner, she's caught up in the middle, back out to Gilmore. Gilmore with the hard drive, too much. And here comes Johnson. 2-on-1 for Pewaukee. Janowski, nice split of the defenders, but Arrowhead comes up with it.
Need those for Pewaukee.
Cuso looking to extend the lead. That one falls for Natalie Cuso.
That's a shooter's bounce, as they say. Can't leave her open in transition, though. Can't give her that look in transition.
Huge swing of momentum there for Pewaukee.
Yeah, they just stack some stops, and then all of a sudden, boom, get the 3.
Johnson.
Nice pass.
With the dime.
Yep.
Janowski heading to the line.
Just came down with a little too much gusto on that one.
Cuso getting open on transition, a 32% three-point shooter.
Yeah, just, again, too much space. You can't give a kid like that much space, especially when she's able to slide down to the spot, get her feet set.
Janowski hits the first free throw.
You get those elite scorers like that, you'd almost love to see like a shot counter on them over their high school career. How many, probably hundreds of thousands of shots like that have they practiced in their lifetime? And again, that's what it takes to be a great shooter. You got to put the time in, you got to go, got to get yourself in the gym, and you got to shoot and just keep shooting.
When I was looking at my notes, the 2 big players, Natalie Cuso and Giselle Janowski, both coaches really pointing out their work ethic.
Yeah.
In the gym before school starts, just how hard they work, and you can see it on display for Natalie Cuso, lighting it up here at the state tournament.
Yeah, Janowski right there.
Johnson left open. Can she answer? No. And here comes Cuso taking it in on Johnson.
Great hesitation, but good defense. Way to stay straight up by Johnson.
Janowski the other way. Stop. Kicks it out. Back to Janowski.
And just that length. Got a weak side defender ready to jump and shade at you if you make a move. Good kick out.
That was a great pass from Vanessa Johnson.
Petzoled. Yeah, need that.
A piece Petzoled with a huge 3 for Pewaukee to give them a little spark here. Down 32-18. Cuso.
Good step through.
Man, she's strong.
That Janowski, that's her first game.
So Natalie Cuso, she is going to go to Minnesota. One of the best players in Wisconsin girls basketball history, a top 5 all-time scorer. And she's putting on a show here
Yes,
so far.
she is. 3rd trip to state. Sophomore through senior year. And a big part of every single one of those trips. 19 points already late in the first half. High ball screen action. Arrowhead switches off of those quite readily.
Johnson throws it away.
He's trying to create that chaos with those constant switchings like that. And again, you have that luxury when you can put out 4, 5, 5'9", 5'10" kids out there that are athletic and guard every position. Pewaukee extending the pressure here.
Johnson, great defense. Both girls on the floor, and she's going to be called for a foul.
Timeout. Got a full coming here.
All right, so we're going to stay here. Arrowhead up 34-18. I mean, they've just looked dominant from the start.
Yes, they have.
I don't think they do want to listen to us here, so
No,
we're going to take a break. All right, we'll be right back. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIA network station.
Stock up and save big at Menards. All prices are value after rebate. Get an 8-pack of drywall sanding sponges for just $1.99. A bag of potting mix is only $3.49. Save big on Cascade washer detergent, just $5.29. A 40-pound bag of barbecue pellets is only $11.98. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer, plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, hi. I'm just returning a call about my insurance policy.
Greeting.
Greeting?
Enter extension.
I don't know it.
State account number.
I don't know that either.
State policy number. Hang up and try again later.
You guys called me.
At Rural Mutual Insurance Company, we treat people like people.
I just wanted to check in with you, Mark. Thanks for calling me back.
It's good to hear from you.
Arrowhead with a big lead here, 34-18 in the first half. Just under 4 minutes to play. Natalie Cuso has really been the star of the show. 19 points, 7 of 11 from the floor, 3 of 4 from downtown.
It's been neat to see her maturation as a player, just the confidence and the poise that she plays with, and just how she's attacked this senior year. Definitely deserving of the Miss Wisconsin Basketball Award.
Zahner with it up top and over to Sam. Sam's going to take the three. Misses everything. Arrowhead, though, gets the offensive board, and Cuso reloads straight to the paint for Cuso.
Ooh, a lot of contact there.
And Johnson is going to draw the foul.
I feel like she got away with maybe the first one or second one early, but then the last one was definitely called. 3 minutes to go here. This is a big stop for Pewaukee.
Both teams with 5 fouls in the first half so far. Gilmore picks it out. That's Peterson in the game for Arrowhead. Now Gilmore gets it back.
Tough take. Oh.
Great take for Libby Gilmore.
Doubling up Pewaukee right now. Go through the finish. Yep, right through it. Arm out of the plane. Easy call.
Libby Gilmore has some incredible stat lines this season. She recorded 15 points, 28 rebounds.
28 boards.
In the December 30th game. 28 boards. I had to look a few times to make sure. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like, is that a
typo? Is it 18?
rebounds? But she averages 9.8 rebounds per game.
Well, that one certainly helped the average.
Seriously, Janowski with the short pull-up doesn't fall. Who else but Cuso there for the board?
It's everywhere. It feels like across the board, they're just so fast. Great cut. Way to follow that up.
Zahner stripped.
Oh, great hands by Peter.
Gilmore back in the lane and out to Sams. Arrowhead looking for the best look they can get here, just taking their time. Zahner. Turnaround jumper.
Sam's great effort to just try to get her hands on that board.
So this one's going to stay with Arrow. Actually, it's going to go Pewaukee's way. And coming up at the end of the half, we'll have the halftime report brought to you by Jones Dairy Farm. Stay tuned for that.
Here we go. 2 minutes to go in the half. Got to make a little run here for Pewaukee. Got to feel good about life going into halftime.
Keeper back out to Janowski. Janowski gets in the lane.
Every spin dribble, you can just see another second Arrowhead defender flocking over, ready to close, ready to double.
Janowski blocked by Gilmore. And this one's going Arrowhead's way.
Yeah, Peterson steps over to help. Sams gets the deflection. Just every drive, every lane touch is just met with a battle, met with a wall.
Yeah, they can get in there, and then Arrowhead there's like 2-3 defenders right there.
When a team's playing like this on defense, you swear they have a sixth player out there almost, because it's just
feels
another
like
set. Yeah, another set of hands coming in.
And now Sams quickly throws it away, so it's back to Pewaukee. Johnson into the game. And Peace Petzold is going to take a seat.
Nice job pronouncing that one.
I
would not
I
put
love
the first
that
name
name.
with it is. It's a great name, but I would butcher that. I'd get all tongue-tied. For sure.
Janowski looking for help.
Pewaukee cuts off the ball so well, and Arrowhead's just doing a phenomenal job just riding the cutter up and then taking it away back door. It's hard to do. That's discipline on defense.
That's a great cut. That one falls for Janowski.
Persistent. That's what Pewaukee's got to be just to get back in this.
And that's just the last thing you need.
You can't turn around and give that up. You just had a great offensive set. You got to get back.
Ellie Peterson getting out ahead for Arrowhead. Pushing the lead out to 19 for the Warhawks. Just over a minute to play. Pieper back out to Johnson. And stripped by Arrowhead. Here comes Zahner, 2-on-1. Kuso out ahead, and he finishes.
Through the contact, one step with contact, left hand finish.
He makes everything look easy.
She does.
Kuso with 21 points in just 16 minutes.
She's outscored him by herself.
It's been difficult shots.
Yes, they have. Some of them have been challenged.
Janowski right to the rack. She can't finish, and Kuso there for the board. Just over 30 seconds to go, and she takes it right to the hole.
Right in and one. Oh, just too tough. Just a machine right now.
She is just dominating. Let's take another look at this and one play.
Right through it, right in. And again, defense was there. She created that foul by going right into the chest of the defender.
I was going to say defensively, she did a nice job.
Yeah.
But you're right.
She did a great job. The only thing you do is maybe if you get a little more square to her, maybe you could have contested that, but she's going to hit her average potentially before halftime.
Incredible. 23 points already, averages about 27.
And of course,
it's what happens.
Yep, we jinxed it. That's guaranteed.
So Pewaukee down 23.
Holding it for the last shot. But some might question, why are you doing this? You're down by 23. The flip side of it is if you rush it and you turn over, now you got a transition and now you're down by 25. So you want to be the last team to touch the ball here before halftime.
Johnson.
Oh, nice gliding move.
What a move, just can't fall. And Arrowhead, they still have time. Not enough to get it off. And Arrowhead takes a commanding 43-20 lead into the locker room. I mean, overall, Natalie Kuso, just phenomenal.
Again, there's not enough adjectives. There's not enough. I don't have enough.
We have a whole nother half to think about.
Adjectives to describe her play. Nice thing for Coach Ron here. He's got the friendly confines of the Arrowhead student section by him here, which always makes that halftime interview a little more joyous.
Yeah, let's hear what he has to say. Keegan Hewitt standing by with Arrowhead head coach.
Yeah, thanks, Carly. 23-point lead, the largest of the half, thanks to an 11-0 run. Your group playing free. What did you like in that opening half?
I like how we're playing defense, and we're converting. We're getting some pretty good shots down there. So really down here is the best part, the defense.
Kuso, 23 points, but a couple key steals, as you're mentioning. What have you liked about Miss Basketball so far?
She's got to make her free throws. Just kidding. She's earned it. She's Miss Basketball. There's no doubt about it. A lot of great players in the state. She's the best, and she wants to come out and prove it.
She has done that, Coach. Thank you for your time. Best of luck in the second half. Carly, we'll send it back to you.
I love it. She did miss one free throw.
Got to make the free throws.
Phenomenal comments from Coach. All right, now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
We can see it. His relentless determination. A fiery tenacity that can't be taught. We see that what he's passionate about today will steer him toward what he studies tomorrow, and ultimately fuel his future career. And all he needs now is to find the right college. Welcome to the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
One of the best things about holiday traditions is the food. Jones products like our naturally smoked hams, dry-aged bacon, and all-natural sausage have been a part of our family traditions for almost 200 years. No matter the size of the celebration, whether you're celebrating long-standing traditions or starting your own, add the flavor and high-quality ingredients of Jones products to your table this holiday and for many more to come. Jones, making traditions better since 1889.
Unauthorized use or rebroadcast of this program and live internet stream without the express written consent of Allen Media Group, Wisconsin Broadcast Division, is strictly prohibited and a violation of U.S. copyright law.
Welcome to halftime. Arrowhead is up 43-20 at the break. The Warhawks shooting about 55% from the floor.
Hot, just hot. I mean, QSO, yes, but the rest of the team, too. They're just all they're on firing all cylinders right now.
All right, we're going to hear from our halftime report, and that is brought to you by Jones Dairy Farm. We're going to send it upstairs.
All right, thanks, Carly and Andy. What a great first half we had. Arrowhead in control thus far. But I'd like to introduce everyone now to a special guest we've got joining us here on the Jones Dairy Farm Halftime Report. We've got Janet Clark, the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin Board President. And Janet, Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin partners with the WIAA state tournaments. Why is this meaningful to farmers like yourself?
Oh, you know, when I look at the values of the WIAA program and the values of my dairy farm, those would be commitment and also teamwork, and then showing up for my community. Those are the three values that I have for my dairy farm, and that, you know, balances really well with WIAA. And then we add in that I get to communicate with all of these great athletes about the value of chocolate milk and how that's a great recovery drink for our athletes here in Wisconsin. Yeah,
absolutely. Gotta love a carton of chocolate milk, of course. And how does your slogan "Born to Dairy" fit into that message and those values that you were just talking about?
Our Born to Dairy campaign is an amazing campaign for us to be able to connect our community with our dairy farmers. You know, one of those personas is the farm MacGyver. Everybody knows a farmer or maybe somebody in their family that can fix everything. So it's a way for our Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin to promote how dairy farmers are and really be able to connect with our consumers, because everybody knows somebody that's a farm MacGyver or a farm fit. Somebody likes to talk about how fit they are and focus on their nutrition. Farmers do that too. So it's a way for us to be able to communicate and connect with our consumers.
And dairy farmers, of course, very embedded in their own communities, and they're very caring with their land, their animals, their communities. So from your perspective as a dairy farmer, why does that matter so much to you?
Oh, you know, when every day we're making decisions about our farm, whether it's about our land, our water, our animals, and that is not only affecting me as our farm, but also the next generation and our community. So, you know, we talk about sustainability. Well, sustainability has been around from my father to my grandfather. We have been talking about how to make our land and our water more sustainable, and as we add in more technology, that just makes it better and better for our communities. So our land and our water is so important to us for our own families. We're drinking that same water as our animals. So, you know, in order for us to grow the best crops, we need good, healthy land. And those best crops then have our animals are healthier, making the best cheese, or best milk, that best quality milk makes the best Wisconsin cheese, because everybody knows that Wisconsin cheese is the best in the nation. So looking for that proudly Wisconsin cheese, proudly Wisconsin Dairy badge is going to be affecting farm families like me here in Wisconsin. You know that you're helping us and continuing our farm for generations by looking for that logo.
All right, Janet, thanks so much for being a great partner of the WIAA for so many years. We really appreciate you and the dairy farmers of Wisconsin and everything you need to do.
Thank
Janet
you.
Clark, everyone, appreciate you joining us here at halftime. All right, let's talk about one player in this game as we get back to the Arrowhead Pewaukee matchup here, who has really been crushing it in this game, but crushing it all season long. And she got a special honor today. That's Natalie Cuso from Arrowhead, who was honored as Miss Wisconsin basketball earlier today between a couple of the games. Now, this is a prestigious award given to the best senior girls basketball player in the state every year by the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association, and Natalie won it above a stacked field. Adeline Shepley, Addie Ketterhagen, Micaiah Litza, and Giselle Janowski, who is in this game for Pewaukee, was also a finalist for that award. But Cuso, the Minnesota commit, you've seen everything she can do on the court on display today. She wins that award and is Miss Basketball in Wisconsin in 2026. All right. Let's send it back down to the sideline with Andy and Carly as we continue our halftime report. Hey, guys.
Hey, Carl, thank you so much for that. And we're lucky. We've had a front row seat to what Natalie Cuso can do.
She's put on performance. She really is. She's so smooth, scores at every level, and we're going to see some highlights where we see her scoring in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, let's see the Cuso highlight reel from the first half of this game.
It started early on. Again, talk about every level. There she is in transition with the breakaway.
And just splits
there she is.
4 defenders. Yep. And she has a couple steals as well on the day.
Yep. Playing defense, getting it that way.
This was the move. Yes. Incredible.
Through the contact. And then
how about a 3?
I can do that too. And boom, there she is. Just unbelievable. She's having one of those nights for the record book where you look at that and you're just like, yep, how do you stop that? And that's right now what Pewaukee's struggling with.
And let's look at the stats from the first half. A couple of categories stand out. Fast break points. Let's start with that.
That's huge. 17-0. You can't, again, Coach Ryder said, hey, we can't let them get the easy ones. Well, 17, the easy way.
And then inside points, 30-10 for Arrowhead. We talked about how their size was going to be a problem.
Yes, and it's definitely played out that way. And again, for Pewaukee, they got to up that number. Obviously, second half, you got to chisel that 30 down a little bit, try to keep that more in the 20s, and you're going to need to see Pewaukee get 30 points in the lane.
Yeah. Pewaukee also 1 of 7 from downtown. All right, let's look at the leading scorers. Natalie Cuso, 23 points for her. On the other side, it's Giselle Janowski with 8 points for Pewaukee. Quickly, what does Pewaukee do out of the half?
First one, they got to limit the turnovers. No more turnovers. You can't let them get any more of those easy runouts. And then they just be persistent on that offensive end. Don't get away from who you are and what you do.
All right, thank you so much for watching the Halftime Report, brought to you by Jones Dairy Farm. Now, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
Envision more than 2.4 million acres of forest across Wisconsin, all cared for and managed. Now you can help conserve Wisconsin's forests with every mile you drive. For just a $25 annual donation, you can show your support for sustainable forest management and education across the state. Search for the Wisconsin County Forest Association specialty plate on the Wisconsin DOT website. Print and mail in the form to update your license plate. Drive with pride and invest in our forests. Get your license plate today.
Wisconsin has been America's dairyland for longer than we've been a state. When it's the land your kids live on, you think more about the long run. Our grandparents taught us each year's got to be a little bit better than the last. For us, cows aren't a commodity. They're a part of the community. Water is not a utility. It's where we spend our summers. The land isn't an asset. It's an inheritance. The notion of sustainability isn't anything new. It's what we do.
Get an 11% rebate on the last roof you'll ever need with steel roofing from Menards. Steel roofing provides your home with the best protection from wind, hail, and fire. Choose from 29 colors and enhance the appearance of your home. They're available in cut-to-length panels that cover a large area for a fast installation. Plus, get an 11% rebate on everything for your roofing project now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
We're just getting set for second half action. Our Keegan Hewitt caught up with Pewaukee head coach Jim Reuter.
Already, coach, just 6 of 23 from the floor on the offensive end. What kind of adjustments do you need to make to put more points on the board this half?
You get more kids out there attacking, more kids looking to score, more kids looking to attack the paint. I think we're a little bit timid right now, which you shouldn't be. We got some really good players. We got to look to attack more. And what? Got to get stops and boards first, though.
You can't stop Natalie Cuso, but how do you slow her down, limit her possessions in the second?
It's tough. I mean, she missed basketball for a reason, but we're going to keep battling. We're going to keep D'ing her up, keep making her work.
What was the message for your group to battle back in this?
Just got to keep fighting, no quit. Keep going here.
Best of luck, Coach. Appreciate your time.
All right, thank you, Keegan. I like that. Don't quit. You're playing at the state tournament. There's no reason to be down. Just keep fighting. You only get this opportunity so many times.
Final four. I mean, it's most teams, most players dream of getting here. So you're here, make the most of it.
Cuso right away
Good
inside.
Double. Yep. It was a great double. She came over. That was perfect defense. Janowski kept her in front. Johnson came over and stepped in, closed that gap down and trapped her in the lane.
Milwaukee looking for a strong start to the second half. Johnson gets it down low and out to Pieper, back up top to Janowski. Coach wants to see him get inside.
Pieper's got to pull the trigger on that kick-out pass that she just got.
And throws it away. She did a good job getting there,
but
she
did. Yep. And that's when you want to get back. They had a good little open 8-footer from that short corner area. You got to pull the trigger on that. And patience now. Arrowhead not getting anything in transition this possession. So here we go. Work the half-court O.
Presley Sams up top to Cuso.
And always a good person to get the ball to.
Yeah, let's see Miss Basketball go to work. Out to Gilmore. Over to Sams. Zahner gets it back. Deep three from Zahner.
Deep. Yeah. Again, that's where that the black line throws you off. It's almost like she felt like she was shooting it from the black line behind the white line, but it gets a little confusing sometimes. So the depth perception too throws you off a smidge.
Good point. I'd be very confused on that. Here comes Zahner. Off the turnover. Nice move.
Little rip through, step through move.
Pushes the lead out to 25 for Arrowhead. Johnson kicks it out to Pieper. That's what you want to see, Coach.
Yep. Play with a little tempo, play with a little pace. Speaking of pace, here comes Sams. Bring her right back down.
Cuso, three-pointer.
No confusion where she's at. Doesn't matter what line she's lining it up off of.
Doesn't matter who's guarding her, how close they are. She's incredible.
And she is on a heater right now.
Johnson splits the defense and gets in. That's her game.
Yep. Great hesitation, good explosion right to the bucket.
Gilmore. Gives it up to Zahner.
More of a face guard type action now by Janowski. Staying dialed in, glued to Cuso.
Sams wide open from the corner, drills it.
And then very headsy, Natalie Cuso goes and sets a screen. Frees up her teammate.
Pieper up ahead, back outside. Gratellis, long two, doesn't fall. Cuso grabs the board. Contact there too.
Yep. She looked like she thought about that one a little bit.
Zahner, straight lane, misses it. Janowski thought about the three, gives it up to her teammate. And that one just doesn't fall. Johnson chases it down, looking for something to go. Called for steps. And we have a timeout here on the floor. Arrowhead in total control. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
It's a long story.
You can say claim, billing, or something else.
Can I talk to someone else?
Transferring now. Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
At Rural Mutual Insurance Company, we treat people like people.
I'm so glad you're here today, Erin. How can I help?
She's always at it. Pure ambition. An unbridled self-confidence that most people only dream of. You see it driving her, empowering her, and in time, you see it fueling her future, perhaps even helping her blaze a new trail. All she needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
Welcome back. Natalie Cuso putting on a show. I mean, she did it in 2024. She's doing it again tonight. She's approaching the single game record. She has 26 points tonight. You look at this list, you have someone you know very well on there a couple times.
She was just texting us, watching the game. Told her, hey, check out, your name's coming up. So you talk about the list there. Holy cow, is that some talent? And that is some of Wisconsin's finest and best basketball players of all time right there on that list.
Hey, that's an angle.
That is. It's kind of awkward right now. So we can move that off, guys. There we go. True on the candidates, a face for radio. Oh, right down. Right on cue. Zahner with a great corner three there. Sorry, that was Clem's. My bad.
A little thrown off by the close-up shot. I liked it.
Well, for you, that's all right.
All right, let's take another look at that Arrowhead triple.
Great again. Sam pushes the tempo so nicely for them, and just boom. So many options on Arrowhead's roster. Just so much depth. So much depth.
Going back to that list, Arike, 55 points.
That game was insane. That game was just
What do you remember
insane.
about it?
I remember her not wanting to shoot that often. I was sitting courtside. I had the next game. She was literally begging teammates to shoot the ball as she passed it. They'd give it back to her, and then it was like, well, if you're not gonna, I'm going to. And, you know, just this a crazy game. And then just comes out again and wins the state championship against a very good DC Everest team. Where everybody else seemed like then they did go off. I think DC Everest came out and put a triangle in two with the two on Enrique. And, well, the girls who didn't shoot the night before decided, I'm going to shoot tonight. So, yep. Here we are. That's quite the list. Quite the list. All right, so we're at that point here. 30-point game. One possession at a time. Again, Coach Ryder's advice, hey, we got to keep fighting. There's a lot of game left here. One possession at a time. One possession at a time.
A lot of senior leadership on this Pewaukee team. Coach saying they are grateful to be back with this strong senior group. Mature, tough players with a championship mindset for the Pirates.
Yeah, the game they had last year in the sectional final against Kimberly was it was a state caliber game that you would have loved to have seen be played at state. So again, just the run that they've had and getting here again this year, just again, for those seniors without the Tiernan girls here, for them to lead the team here has been awesome.
Yeah, doing it in different ways over at Pewaukee. And the 2026 WIAA State Basketball Championships are brought to you in part by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. Support Wisconsin dairy farmers. Big three. Excuse the read.
And that's
huge
them.
Three for Janowski.
That's their offense. Get their three-point shooting percentage off of the kickout versus just swinging the ball is so much higher. Oh, travel call.
Let's take another look at that three.
Get the good tempo, attack the lane, collapse the D, kick out three, and again, that's the type of threes that Pewaukee nails.
A relief, probably. I know she wanted to see those go in earlier, but so you can support Wisconsin dairy farmers by eating Wisconsin cheese and drinking Wisconsin milk. I just want to get that in there. So just look for the Proudly Wisconsin badge.
Good job. We had to sandwich that one around. Some highlights there. Some game action got in the way.
Johnson for three off the front end.
Pewaukee definitely trying to pick up the pace, pick up the tempo. Gotta love the fact. Yep. Oh.
Not too much.
A lot of contact on that one. I think we all heard Coach Ryder. A lot of body there. So expressing his displeasure with that call, you could say. Good hands again. Picking up that intensity on defense here.
Arrowhead first place in the Classic 8 conference. We talked about how tough that conference is, and they just really pride themselves on the schedule they played, not only in in conference, but out of conference. 9 of their 10 non-conference games were against ranked teams this season.
Yeah, they really have, don't shy away from anything. They're in a good conference with some really good teams. You know, McGuanago, many other teams in there that are just really solid programs, well coached. And then you go out and find that many other high-level quality non-conference teams as well.
Just makes you that much more confident coming to the Resch Center, knowing you've faced this kind of talent all season.
You've seen the best of the best, so you're not going to see anything on this floor that you haven't seen already this season.
And you just feel that from Arrowhead right now. From the minute they stepped on this floor, there was confidence.
I think the team as a whole was frustrated with their performance last year in the state semis against Muskego, something that definitely fortified their energy, their effort, their focus on getting here and trying to finish the job this year. Nice execution.
Yeah, Janowski gets it to go.
Great slip off that screen. Weak side just a hair late getting there. And pinpoint accurate pass, too. Right on the money.
Big pickup for Wisconsin with Giselle Janowski. Coach Robin Pinchton is here watching her.
Yep, just behind just a little bit. Gotta love to see that type of action.
Keeper with the board, looks ahead. But Zahner's there to deflect it out of bounds.
And again, that's just a subtle thing there with that length deflecting it. What looked like it could have been a fast break layup. Now, nope. Now you're going to take the time, set your offense against our defense, take away the transition opportunity. That length just wears on you.
One of the keys for Pewaukee coming into this game was to match the pace, and that just feels like where they've fallen a little short here so far today.
That's tough. I mean, that's exactly how you have to approach it, but then to try to actually put that into action against this depth and this athleticism is a whole nother thing.
Fast break points have been key for Arrowhead.
And there's so many options, so many weapons out there.
Three-pointer, good! Ellie Peterson, the big triple.
Their 6th player of the year. It just comes in off the bench, gives them a lot of offense, a lot of length on D.
There she is again, double-digit scorer.
Wow, what a pass!
And Sams is there.
Zahner, that was a dime from half court, a chest pass on a rope.
Arrowhead stretching their lead out to 30.
Nice cut from the weak side. Good spin.
Janowski kicks it out. Pieper for 3 off the back end. And the other Pieper coming up with the tie up. It's going to stay with Pewaukee. Arrowhead up by 30. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
It shouldn't be this easy to get a dinner this tasty on the table. Our all-new, no antibiotics ever, all-natural pork and chicken meatballs heat up in minutes and are delicious in a variety of dishes or appetizers. They're as easy as heat, sauce, and serve. They're packed with protein and free from gluten, dairy, soy, and wheat. They're so juicy and flavorful because we use only high-quality ingredients and a few simple spices. Jones, making mealtime better since 1889.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Arrowhead with a huge lead here in the Division I state semifinal. The 2026 WIAA State Basketball Championships are brought to you in part by the Universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity. Nat's #1 fan right there, the sign says.
All right, coming out of the media timeout. See how we're cooking here with an inbounds play.
Janowski saw a couple go in the second half. Let's see if she can hit another one, just short. Kuso pushes it up ahead.
Oh.
Still gonna stay with Arrowhead.
Janowski, great hustle back down court.
Yeah, Karina Clems just gets tied up. Sam's gonna inbound it from the baseline. Presley Sams, the senior guard, Classic 8 Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time first-team all-conference player. Zahner, too much space.
Good box out.
Johnson, right to the hole.
Just
some of those just not falling for them. And here comes Kuso. Gives it up, Sams, and back out to Clem for three, in and out, but really great ball movement.
Johnson, nice job navigating through that.
Johnson, great kick to Janowski.
Yep.
She cashes in. That looks like their game, right?
Yeah, that's what they do. And they can get that going. They have a chance. But again, just under 9 minutes here. Got to stack a lot of stops back to back to back here.
What's nice for Arrowhead, if they can maintain this lead, we'll have some fresh legs.
That's you do have to start kind of being cognizant of that point with this, because again, you know the battle and the physical battle Tulsa East just went through with their battle, their fight with Notre Dame. So, you know, if you can get a couple of these kids a few more minutes, pay big dividends the next night.
Nice. Took the words out of my mouth.
Getting double team.
Doing it all.
Yeah. Nice cut. Again, another great defensive rotation over. That time it was Zahner stepping over.
Gilmore open in the corner. Gilmore's just a smart player.
She is. Plays within herself. Just does so many little things.
And Zahner to the rack, going to the line.
And that aggressiveness that she attacks, that reckless abandon that she attacks the basket with.
Sydney Zahner, two-time first team all-conference. Coach saying one of the best sectionals of anyone in the area.
That's saying something.
You know, obviously Kuso's been dominant tonight, but what's made Arrowhead so successful all season is that when teams do key on Kuso and are able to slow her down, it's players like Zahner that have stepped up for the team.
Yeah, you got Zahner, you got Sams, you got Gilmore that can come in,
right.
You got Clems, you have so many options. You got Peterson, your sixth player coming in. Just
so much depth.
Yeah, it's hard. And again, so many of those other kids could be the leading scorer on many other programs. And again, just that constant switching too. It just feels like they just keep coming at you.
Johnson back in the paint. Nice look for Pieper. Can't cash in.
Just not able to get those tonight.
Yeah. Just not Pewaukee night offensively.
No, just again, that's a lot of that has to do with the what Arrowhead's done on defense. But again, sometimes big stage like this, sometimes the shooting's just a little off.
Gilmore to the hole, gets her own board, and nearly gets it to go. Johnson loses it. Arrowhead on the move. Kuso thought about the three. And Arrowhead turns it over.
Looks over at Coach Ron, and Coach Ron just claps his hands. Yeah. Hey, keep going, keep going.
Two great coaches on both sides.
Absolutely. I just feel like this cast of coaches here at D1, just all four, just phenomenal people, great coaches, just do a wonderful job leading their programs.
Coach, when you get down early on a stage here, like the state tournament, you know, how difficult is that on a team?
It's hard because, again, you're such anticipation, such excitement. You just feel like kind of like the air gets pulled out of your balloon a little bit on that one. That's where you just have to, again, what Coach Ryder's message was at halftime, just keep fighting, keep grinding. Just remind them of all you got here. You battled through here. Just keep fighting.
Arrowhead 65-34 lead. Well on their way to the Division I state championship game. Now a message from your local station. This is your WAUWATOSA WAUWA Network station.
Envision more than 2.4 million acres of forest across Wisconsin, all cared for and managed. Now you can help conserve Wisconsin's forests with every mile you drive. For just a $25 annual donation, you can show your support for sustainable forest management and education across the state. Search for the Wisconsin County Forest Association specialty plate on the Wisconsin DOT website. Print and mail in the form to update your license plate. Drive with pride and invest in our forests. Get your license plate today.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
Welcome back. Arrowhead leading 65-34. You look at the scoring by half. The Warhawks really just dominated that first half.
You look at that number, 43 and a half. Yeah, and then to 20, that's tough, and just a big hole to dig yourselves out of it. Just Pewaukee just couldn't do.
What's the focus for both teams, being where this is where we're at in the game right now?
Right now, I think for Arrowhead, it's like, let's just not do anything silly. Let's not do anything sloppy. Get a few minutes of rest here and there. And for Pewaukee, it's just, we got to just keep grinding. We've been a team that have fought through a lot of adversity. Just stay the course, keep fighting, do what we do, and then just kind of get these seniors as much time on the court as you possibly can, because you know it's the last time that you're going to get them together.
As a senior, to finish your career on the state tournament floor, I mean, incredible. And a nice three there for Karina Clems.
Another one, take their time offense, work it around, boom, 7, 8, 9 passes, boom, 3.
It's Arrowhead's night.
Yes, it is. You might need to think about saving some of those for tomorrow.
Janowski back outside, and Janowski gets it right back. That looks right on the line.
Spot on.
We got a great look at that one the whole time it was going in.
Yep, right on line. Dead eye. Janowski up to 19.
She really came on in the second half.
She has, yeah.
We're going to get some new faces into the game. Avery Dawn enters for Arrowhead. And taking a seat is Sammy Wall.
So Avery Dawn, a senior, doesn't get a ton of time, so nice to see her out there as a senior, get some quality minutes.
Gilmore has it stripped. Here's Janowski, and Pewaukee has numbers. Pieper.
Oh, good hands.
Yeah.
Just comes in and gets the block.
Incredible. Janowski, in and out.
In and out.
And Gilmore has the board.
There's Gilmore again, just cleaning up, doing the little things, doing the dirty things.
Up to 8 rebounds, which is incredible, but it's not even her average.
No, she's below her average.
I lied, that one gives her 9. 9.8 rebounds a game, Libby Gilmore averages. And Janowski takes over.
Nice jump of the passing lane there.
Pieper wide open for 3.
She needs one. There you go. Good. She can hit it. Nice to see her get one in. Again, chisel it down. Got it under 30. Keep fighting. Keep grinding.
Gilmore has it. And gives it up to Dawn. And now to Ellie Peterson.
Taking their time.
Here's Dawn on the behind bench. The back in the lane. Puts it up and in.
Left hand.
Avery Dawn comes in. Great defensive stand and then a great move on the offensive side.
And then when a kid like that gets in, you just love to see how the bench reacts to it. That's just, to me, one of the best, great finish. One of the best things about a team sport like that, where they just celebrate each other's success. Pete's Pete Spetzold, nice job there. Good finish through the contact. Got a chance here for an and one.
64% free throw shooter.
And we got Gilmore. Sam's leaving the game. Wouldn't be shocked to see them not come back in. Cuso there too. Yep, she makes the move a little farther away from the coaches, which is usually kind of the sign like, you know, your night's done. Save your legs a little bit for tomorrow.
I mean, you look at those three sitting together on the bench right now. Gilmore, Cuso, and Sams. What a phenomenal performance they put on.
Yeah, and you got Zahner, who's still out here. I would imagine she's probably the next one that's coming out. Get another possession or two where just kind of keep the ship afloat, keep it right, keep things rolling the way you want them to. Clem's still out there as well.
Arrowhead just has so much experience, you know, when you look at these girls. We've seen them, it feels like year after year here. They're making their third trip to the state tournament. And
yes, we saw a number of them.
Of course, their coach.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you've seen Arrowhead. I don't mean to like continuously bring it up. Their last state championship
doesn't feel that way at all.
Did come against Andy's team.
It's all right. They had a phenomenal state tournament. They certainly earned that state title for sure. But yeah, and a lot of those kids played big minutes the last 2 years at state. So just the experience. Again, there's no replication for that. There's no replacement for that. Just that knowledge, that experience, and just not being fazed by the environment.
How about what Minnesota's getting? Natalie Cuso.
Yeah, cheapers. Man, yeah.
A team that just made the NCAA tournament. I mean,
seeing what Grace Grahowski has done for them.
Yeah.
Kettle Moraine, you know, two-time state champion here. Just, oh, here we come. Good save. Tom again. It's two today, man. You're saving the equipment. He is. All right, couple more subs. Yep, there goes Zahner.
Yeah, Zahner going to take a seat, and Karina Clems, two players who also had a huge. I'm sorry, Karina Clems is going to stay in the game. She just went back there, but I thought she was going to the bench for a second.
So I imagine again she'll be the next one to get all your starters out with about 3 minutes to go in the game. So that rest is important.
And you're looking at Allison Heimsch in the game for Arrowhead. And there's Clem, short corner jumper. Don't take her out yet.
No. And right now you see Coach Ryder is looking on the bench, and that's always that tough moment where you look at it, you know the score, how much time's left, when do you start pulling your seniors out?
All right, Arrowhead, it's close to the official celebration. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIA network station.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is proud to introduce you to Blake Chokas, a standout football player for Thorpe High School, where he's a 4-year varsity athlete and team captain. Blake balances school, sports, and life on his family's 5-generation dairy farm, where he feeds calves, milks cows, and helps with field work. Active in FFA, National Honor Society, and his church, Blake continues to make an impact both on the farm and in his community. This Wisconsin Dairy Student Athlete of the Month feature is brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Arrowhead with a big lead, 72-43. Under 3 minutes to play in this Division I state semifinal game, and some of Pewaukee's seniors still staying on the court here. You know, you don't want to leave.
Yeah, and I think at this point too, as a coach, you want to give those kids their moment, and I think having them come out at a timeout, it kind of deprives them that opportunity to come off, get the round of applause from the fans. So I would expect to see shortly kind of like 1 or 2 of them out at a time, just giving them the opportunity, get that recognition.
Janowski with a nice move there.
And nothing to be ashamed of when your season ends on the state championship court. It's
everyone dreams
special.
of it.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't think I ever got past the first round. Here comes Johnson.
Good
nice
finish.
move. the Florida Southern commit.
We got some subs coming to the table now for Pewaukee. Arrowhead got everybody, their top 6, all out of the game, which really helps. And every minute, especially with that dogfight that Tosa East had with Notre Dame, man,
Right.
that was a physical slugfest.
I mean, while you bring that up, just what do you think of the matchup between Arrowhead and Tosa East?
And when they met earlier in the year, it was
Yeah.
what, early to mid-January, so went to overtime. Come on, bring that tomorrow. Let's have
And
one
we're
of
on
those
the call
tomorrow.
for it.
Let's
I mean,
have that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, last game of the season, you want that to be an exciting one. I think that's got all the makings to be one heck of a game. Great matchup.
Yeah, Tosa East has some playmakers,
Yes,
you would say, on their
they
team.
do. And some shooters.
Yeah.
Oof, can they shoot.
Kloss shot lights out.
First one coming out. You got Pieper coming out.
And Kylie Pieper, a senior leader, doing many of the intangible things for Pewaukee. A player who leads by example, always finding her teammates on the court. Foul on the floor.
Here comes another one, kind of like that ability. It's always your, obviously you don't want to lose your last game, but if you do, you want to give those kids that moment, that opportunity to come off. Show your appreciation, your love for all they've done for your program.
Pieper's going to come back on the floor. And out for Pewaukee is Alex Burkemper. Burkemper, another senior. Pieper pulls from 3. Arrowhead cleans it up.
Johnson tracks that one down. And winding down here under a minute.
A jumper in and out for Aubrey Spitzner. And here comes Arrowhead. Getting close to that celebration for the Warhawks. Just a dominating performance here from start to finish.
Bench all excited. Good little rip through there by number 24. All right, you could just see this team excited to see if she could get that touch, get that look.
Johnson played hard all game.
She did. Just too much length on a lot of those drives and those penetration moves.
Tellith with the bucket underneath. And about 20 seconds to play. You know, for Pewaukee, these seniors just don't want to come on.
No. And again, sometimes that's how they want to have it finish. Just let them ride it out and
You got to tie up.
let them finish the ride. Keep it here. It's Arrowhead's ball. 11 seconds to go. Cap this one off.
The Warhawks have won 3 championships, one in 1988, one in 1991, and another in 2024. The Warhawks are looking for the program's 4th state championship.
Outside of a few little bubbles, few little windows, that's typically been one of the stronger programs in the state. You know, obviously with that record for the last 35 plus years or so, definitely right up there as one of the better programs in the state. Get to finish their season on the championship Saturday with the last game of the day, marquee game.
It feels like the anticipation has been killing me here, you know. But here we go. The buzzer sounds. It is official. Arrowhead dominating 72-49. Just a statement win for the Warhawks. And they have a date with WAUWATOSA East in the Division I State Championship, the nightcap, on Saturday. Now a message from our statewide sponsor. This is your WIAA network station.
Get an 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Menards. Pittsburgh's Ultra Interior Paint and Primer in One provides a durable, washable finish. A gallon starts at a value of $17.79 after rebate. Give your walls the most advanced protection with Paramount Interior Paint. It's scuff, scrub, and wear resistant. and delivers true one-coat coverage. Pick up a gallon of Paramount interior paint starting at a value of $39.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, hi. I'm just returning a call about my insurance policy.
Greeting.
Greeting?
Enter extension.
I don't know it.
State account number.
I don't know that either.
State policy number. Hang up and try again later.
You guys called me.
At Rural Mutual Insurance Company, we treat people like people.
I just wanted to check in with you, Mark. Thanks for calling me back.
It's good to hear from you.
You can see it. His potential, that is. You see it even when he may not. You see that the things that spark his interest today will in time ignite the things he pursues tomorrow. And ultimately, help him reach new heights. All he needs now is a way to make it happen. We are the universities of Wisconsin. 13 universities, unlimited opportunity.
More than 6 million kids in the U.S. have ADHD. Many aren't getting the support they need. At understood.org, we can help. Sometimes in class, the only thing your child can focus on are the thoughts racing through their head.
Why am I always falling behind? Why do I feel so alone?
We provide parents with the resources they need to help kids with ADHD thrive. Your child wants to thrive. Be the reason they do.
Welcome back, Arrowhead, heading to the Division I state championship game, and our Keegan Hewitt is standing by with the winners.
Yeah, thanks, Carly. We'll start with Miss Basketball. Stamps her performance tonight, a game-high 26, and you guys came out fast. What allowed you to get that hot start and keep your foot on the gas tonight?
I think we just came with a lot of energy, and we came out playing as a team, and we knew the Pewaukee team is a really good team, so we just had to step up and just play as a team to win.
Libby, another near double-double tonight for the senior class to have your moment at center court. Now one win away tomorrow. What does that mean for you in this group?
Yeah, it means a lot just to be out here playing again with my team, and we just got to do it again tomorrow.
Congratulations, Lady Coach. We'll bring you in now. Chance for the program's fourth gold ball. Stick right here with your 2 stars. What does this mean for the community and for you, Coach, to take these girls for another gold ball tomorrow?
They're taking me for another gold ball tomorrow. They're awesome. Like I said, these two and Presley have been there for 4 years now. You add Sydney, you add Karina, Ellie, a bunch of other people. So it's just awesome. It's awesome, just being together for another day or two and spending time with these people has been great.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow night. Tosa East and Arrowhead set to go at it for the Division I gold ball. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Carly, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Keegan. I mean, Coach Reichley is like the best guy ever.
I love that. They're taking me.
Yeah. He's great. We love his silent interviews. Let's get to those second half highlights from this game. And Pewaukee, they got off to a nice start in the second half.
They did. They fought. Again, Coach Ryder's message, keep fighting, keep grinding, doing the little things right. And you definitely saw them pick it up, especially in the defensive end, attacking the bucket a lot more on offense as well.
Yeah, Giselle Janowski, what a great career for the Pewaukee Pirates. She's going to be a Badger, and she's going to make a huge impact for them.
That's great pickup for the Badgers.
But just too much Huso.
Yeah, it's like you have those games where the stud comes out and just says, we are not losing. And she did that. She came out from the get-go and just set the tone.
And they just have so much depth on this team. As you see Clem's finish inside, let's take a look at the final stats from this game.
And again, I mean, the shooting percentage, the fast break points, the inside points. Again, Pewaukee did a nice job. Again, that was 10 in the first half. They got it up to 26, so been better second half. But again, it's just too much offense.
Yeah, and Pewaukee struggling from the floor tonight, just not their game. Let's look at the leading scorers. Of course, Miss Basketball, 26 points. Giselle Janowski finishing with 21 points. Like we said, a great second half for her, but really it was the Natalie Cuso show tonight.
It really was. It was that tone that she started the game with, and again, the way they came out at the beginning of the second half too, just to really extend it and get up to 30 a couple times.
Yeah, and shout out to Libby Gilmore, 9 points and 9 rebounds. She really stepped up for them as well.
She did. And again, that balance, 26 obviously gets your attention, but at 11, 9, 9 again. Peterson coming in too, giving you some good points. So again, just a very balanced squad.
Yeah, Arrowhead is their trouble. They have so much talent on that team. And
they do.
We have WAUWATOSA East Arrowhead, a date in the Division I state championship game.
It's going to be a great game. Again, the way WAUWATOSA plays, the way the aggressiveness they play with, the way they can shoot the ball. Oh, man. Again, with this offensive performance we just saw tonight, it's going to be a heck of a showdown, heck of a game.
There is nothing better than state championship Saturday. Yes. We have 5 gold balls to hand out tomorrow. Thanks, everyone, so much for watching. Have a great night.
The 2026 WIAA Girls State Basketball Championships have been brought to you statewide by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, reminding you to look for the Proudly Wisconsin badge to know you're getting the best quality and supporting local dairy farms. Universities of Wisconsin, 13 universities, unlimited opportunity. The Jones family, making breakfast sausage, bacon, ham, and more right here in Wisconsin since 1889. Visit jonesdairyfarm.com. Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA and the Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years.
You know, we've been making mealtime better since 1889, but our all-natural roll recipe has been around since 1830. That's almost a 200-year-old recipe that's as simple today as it was then. No binders or fillers, just pork, salt, and a savory blend of spices that we make ourselves. In fact, it's those spices that make our sausage so special. For an unmatched, incredible flavor that you only get from Jones.
Envision more than 2.4 million acres of forest across Wisconsin, all cared for and managed. Now you can help conserve Wisconsin's forests with every mile you drive. For just a $25 annual donation, you can show your support for sustainable forest management and education across the state. Search for the Wisconsin County Forest Association specialty plate on the Wisconsin DOT website. Print and mail in the form to update your license plate. Drive with pride and invest in our forests. Get your license plate today.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
School, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
And I'll try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.